Say word. I mean, he was about to do some damage because that level 1 was cheap as all get out. Oh, you were the Mao? Oh, okay, yeah. That was unfair for you. That build is crazy though, right? Like, look at my build. This build makes 0 sense, but it does like all the damage. It's this Omnivamp. I don't know why you wouldn't just get the Omnivamp from like a what is it called? What is the thing called? Titanic Hydra. But I mean, also the on hit from this is pretty sick. The cleave. APE nerf sequel. I mean, in a way, I think it's the 300 HP because the 70 AP doesn't do anything. Vayne has no AP in her kit. The ability haste helps a little bit. That's a wild build for sure. I mean, I saw it popping off in EUS, so I figured I'd give it a shot. But the way they do it backwards. They build Titanic Hydra first, and then they build Rageblade, and then they build Renowned Hurricane, and then I want to say they build one more item before they build the Riftmaker. I think it's 4 items and then Riftmaker. It might be 3 items and Riftmaker. But in my head, like, who did anybody build? Hold up, we can get to the bottom of this real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Items. What's it called? Not Runans. Ravenous Hydra. It's 10% Omnivamp. So my question, and it has the cleave, right? It doesn't have the directional cleave, but it has like the spatial cleave. So if the build, we're gonna make a new. How do we make a new slot? Move down. Oh, okay. So the build that I just did was what? I just want to. Oh, it's Tiamat, right? So it's Titanic. It's that. It's Speed Boots. Rageblade. I went with this because of Teemo. And what's the last item? 1, 2, 3, 4. Help! I'm forgetting the last item of my own build that I just did. It was other on hit. It was actually, what was it? Short-term memory shot. Oh, was it the Riftmaker? Is that the thing I'm forgetting? Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, it's the Riftmaker, duh. Why? Because I'm not used to building it. Alright. So if Riftmaker's supposed to be the big deal, right? So why wouldn't you do something like this? Because this is me trying to make a comparison, right? If we're gonna do what is it, Ravenous? Because Ravenous gives you more Omnivamp, 20 ability haste and 70 AD. And the cleave, so that almost takes care of Bisu, because Vayne isn't building health. She's got 500, and so she gets an additional 800 health. Maybe the 800 health makes her just a little bit tankier to survive or whatever, right? But why wouldn't you go this, and then that allows you to then do the rest of the attack speed thing. So you can get your Winsus, you can get your that thingy, your healing from all the Omnivamp. Of course, you're gonna get your speed boots. And then of course situationally it'd be that, but you could build like Bork, and then your mythic, right? Your mythic could very well be, oh, okay, haste, ability haste, movement speed, armor pen, Well, I mean, this gives you even more Omnivamp. You could still build the Riftmaker, but instead you'd have a decent transition from Bork, Winsus, and then either Ravenous or Rudans, because those are your AoE. But this is where you get your Omnivamp. I'm just trying to, I don't know, I'm just trying to kind of compare and contrast. Because realistically, I mean, even if you wanted to, this one gives you, let's see, attack damage and HP. All legendary items grant movement speed, so probably not this one as much. And then this is attack speed. So I mean, you'd already have a ton of attack speed. So unless you want lethal, if you want lethal take the tempo, you break the speed cap once you proc it probably. But you have to do between this one and this one, right? So why wouldn't you just go with Immortal Shield Bow? I don't know, nor do I have the answers. But I'm thinking, yeah, you would either go with the attack speed and health. How much health you get? Where's my last Shield Bow game? Yasuo? It doesn't tell you how much it grants. Ian, are you still here? If you are, let me know how much health do you get from the Shield Bow Mythic passive? Because it grants attack speed and health, but I just want to know how much HP you get. Because realistically, you're just using the Omnivamp passive, right? That's it. Oh, and ability power, which is dumb. But I understand you're trying to heal off of the Omnivamp. You know what? I think I have to pull it up at this point. Let's see. Can I look up items individually? Then 70 what? 70 HP? Let's see if I look up Vayne. Kraken. Wait, why are there's something wrong with these EU players. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, 70 HP. Gotcha. And 5 AD. And then who's the other one? I want to see Riftmaker. Who's the champion that the pros would build Riftmaker on? Like Mordekaiser? I doubt there's many pro Mordekaiser builds. And most of the pros would probably, okay, I found one. 2%. Okay, so the difference is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 plus 7. So you're at like 13. Other way around, sorry. 15. So you're at 15 Omnivamp with a bunch of AP that you can't use and a little bit more health versus 10 Omnivamp plus a ton of AD plus, I feel like this build is lit, because then yeah, you could still go Shield Bow. How much health is Shield Bow? You 70? Yeah. And then what's the attack? Yeah, no, I think Shield Bow. If it's 70, what would be 7 times 5 again? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I think this is the build. You do this, right? You do this over this. This seems troll, but it seems like it has its place just because of the extra HP you have. So you're getting, like I said, 800 HP. I don't see how this wouldn't be better than this. Because you're getting attack speed as well, whereas this doesn't give you attack speed. It's, yeah. And your crit passive thingy, where your critical strength's converted to on-hit damage, gain 40 on hit for every 20. So that's 1, 2. So that's an additional, it's even more. And then every third applies your effect twice, and that's not mitigated. Cannot benefit from more than 100 critical strike. Right? Oh, it's 3 because it counts as its own, so it's literally 60. So it's 60 from each 20 critical strike conversion. So you'd be looking at 120 additional on hit damage, and then 240 every so often. Oh, what's that last part? Wrath-on Converter is affected by critical strike modifiers. That's the part that I'm not sure what the modifiers are. Because you can't build this with Infinity Edge. But maybe it's saying if you build this and this, the modifier would be the true damage, right? So maybe that's just what they're talking about. I'm not sure.